GG's, the daughters, hyenas, scuba dogs, learn from Scuba Steve was criminated, y'all. Life's what you make it, can't love it, can't hate it. It's gonna be simply what you make it, the daughter. We stay more righteous than ever, the daughter. And a lot of people, they gonna hate the daughter. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they're not liking, they don't like you because they feeling that destroy you. They hate, they feeling that controlling you. They feeling that, they feeling that destroying you, controlling you, making you bitter. It just they feeling that everything above the daughter. So more or less, they don't like you, Dandada. So you gonna have to stay more aware than ever, Dandada. You gotta stay more aware than ever, cause there's, you know what I'm saying, there's bad spirits out there, Dandada, that just don't wanna see you shine, Dandada. They wanna see you be on top of business. So you gonna have to stand on business, Dandada. You gonna have to clap for yourself, Dandada. You have to stand on. You gonna have to stay all the way together, Dandada. You heard, Dandada? Cause they get some type of way, the data, when they trying to irk you and you're not breaking, when they trying to fucking make you mad, when they trying to make you bitter, when they trying to make you, but it's not working, the data. You're not getting, they can't get your attention some way, somehow, the data, so they feel bitter and they start hating the data, and you know what I'm saying? And when they can't control you, then they're gonna start telling people how to view you, to try to control how people view you, Dandada. But that shit don't work either, Dandada. If you more righteous than ever, Dandada. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. Cause life's what you make it. You ain't gonna be able to love it. You ain't gonna be able to hate it. It's gonna be simply what you make it, Gigi. You gotta stay more aware. You gotta stand on business. Dandada, Gigi's, Dandadas, hyenas, Cobras, who learn from Scuba Steve, Ahu. Stay more aware than ever, Dandada. You know what I'm saying? Stay more aware than ever. Stand on business, Dandada. Yo, what it do, GG's? What's criminated with you? What you want, Dandada? What's criminated with it? How y'all living, GG's? How's life treating y'all? So stand on yourself, the daughter. Stand on business, the daughter. Cause you, nigga, you gotta clap for yourself. They're not gonna clap for you, the daughter. God chose you cause he knew you was best kept secret, the daughter. You know what I'm saying? God chose you cause he knew he could trust you, the daughter. You God's best kept secret. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on business, the daughter. Even if they don't believe it, the daughter. That's just who you. That's just who you are, the daughter. And shit gets real spooky, the daughter. You heard? That's a fact. That's a fact, the daughter. So we on our way up, GG. We on our way all the way up, staying righteous, GG. And that's a fact. So if people hating, let them hate the data. You know what I'm saying? All publicity is good publicity, the data, but we gotta stay more righteous than ever because it ain't going nowhere, the data. You heard the data, but people actually don't dislike you because they feeling that destroying you, killing you, making you sad, the data, making you like them, the data. Being even if they want to be your friend, the data, they can't be your friend, the data. They ain't gonna like you, the data. So they gonna try to. It's a thin line between love and hate, the data. Oh, you don't want to be my friend, so let me do something that makes him not like me, so I could be on his mind. That shit don't even work, the data, because you forget about shit. And that shit don't even work, GG. That's a fact. Bro, I'm not. What? Jelly is? Bro, you gotta learn how to. You gotta learn. What do you spell it? What you. What are you spelling? I don't think you know how to spell the data. I don't think you know how to spell the data. We don't know what the hell you want the data. And that's facts, GG. So if it's not working, if the destroying ain't working, bro, that they not happy done data, but you strong, so mama they ain't raise a weakness. Sometimes you don't even notice it, done data, cause you know what I'm saying? It's like ants trying to bite you, done data. You won't notice it. You might feel it like one time out of fucking 10 bites, you might feel an ant bite you, but you're like, yo, what the fuck, done data? That shit ain't working, done data. You know what I'm saying? Mexican warrior, done data. What you want, Mexicano? What you want, Mexicano? We on here, the dollar. We going up, the dollar. Get us righteous. Get us all the way up, GG. Have us all the way on business. Yo, what happened with that dude? What happened with that Corey SSG dude, the dollar? Like, what happened with that Corey SSG dude? GT. What the hell happened? You dropped the live? You dropped the live, bro. Where was you yesterday, bro? Like, niggas is not playing, GT. You different, bro. You know what the hell happened. Then I lost power. All right, then you know what happened. Why you asking me what happened, bro? You know what happened. That don't make no things. That don't make no sense. If you know what happened, don't ask me what happened. Yo, all right, what happened? I lost power. What? I don't know. We was here. We stood here too for like 2, 3 hours, bro. You heard? That's a motherfucking fact. Fuck you saying? Hold on, we gonna see what's happening with that Corey SSG dude. Cause that Corey SSG, damn nigga, what the hell? I don't like. It's like I don't believe that. Like these girls done set him up. That the girls would say anything. Girls would honestly say anything, and that's his dumb ass trying to act all extra. Like he's tweaking. What's that Corey SSG? What happened with Corey SSG? That nigga said, what? Did he hate it hearing Tupac's name? To her. I waited the live for Friday. Dropped. I waited like 30 minutes. Didn't see it come back on. Hours later and saw a title. You was offline. Nah, I was on there, bro. We was up there, done that. Friday hopped on for you. What you talking about? You see the title. You lying. 30 minutes later, what you talking about? We hopped off. We hopped right back on GT hopping on, nigga. You didn't hop on, nigga. Friday said, fuck that, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Hopped on that shit, GG. We don't want to hear no excuses, bro. Just say, yo. Like, why would you came up here, You came up here, you didn't even have to mention it. You could have been like, yo, what's up? Niggas forgot about that shit. Now you're playing games with niggas. Niggas don't even care about it. Niggas forgot about it. We handled the situation. You really come over here acting like it's someone else's fault. That's crazy, done. Like, relax. Next time, bro. Next time. Just be like, yo, I rocked in. I couldn't make it yesterday. Next time. You could have just been honest, bro. Just be honest, bro. Just be fucking honest, bro. No, we ain't saying false narrative. This is the truth, Gigi.
A popular YouTuber once known for his family blogging.
It's documented. Shit's documented, the data. But you can get on. What's your Facebook? Give us your Facebook right now. Put your Facebook. Give us your Facebook. Give us your Instagram, matter of fact. Your Instagram and Facebook.
Fled the United States by booking a one-way ticket and hopping on a nearly 20-hour flight all the way to the Middle East. So how did a man with millions of social media followers end up charged with aggravated kidnapping? Well, it all began on November 22nd. That's when a woman exchanged numbers with 26-year-old Corey Pritchett Jr. The woman told authorities the following day she and another woman met up with Pritchett. They did some pretty harmless activities like working out, ATV riding, then bowling. But it was at the bowling alley where things took an intense turn. While there, the two women felt like something was off when Pritchett and his two friends started acting strange. The women told police they were repeatedly looking around, seemed on edge, and were acting suspicious. The unnamed women told police they learned Pritchett and his friends were having issues with another group that was there at the bowling alley. So they reportedly told Pritchett if he continued acting that way, he should just leave with his friends. Pritchett in turn stepped out with his friends, but never returned, leaving the women behind. After some time, the women texted him because they left their stuff in his car. So he asked them to meet at the H-E-B grocery store parking lot to get their stuff back. When the two women showed up,
What up? What's good? Oh, what your ass haven't been at what your ass haven't been at? Oh, yeah. What's good? You can hear me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, your ass fucking, what your ass haven't been at the crib or something? You haven't been at your crib? Oh, so you be at thing. What happened? The power went off, right? All through that bitch. The power? Oh, just for one day? Yeah, that's what Veneno saying. No, Veneno told me he went over there like 4 times. You wasn't there, but he said the crib was clean or some shit. I ain't doing shit. I'm on YouTube. Chilling and shit. Just doing what I do. Just honestly, just taking the light, blazing, watching some shit on YouTube about some shit. But some nigga got beef with some. I mean, some nigga just got knocked. Some YouTuber got knocked off for some shit. Yo. Uh, but shit, just I'll be on YouTube really. I'll be out the way, nigga. I'll just be on YouTube a lot and shit like that. I haven't been on shit. We what you would call it? Nigga, doing what I do, nigga. Raising my kid, that's it. Who? Oh, I told this lady that shit. What happened? I told this lady that nigga be acting funny towards you. He don't act like that towards me. I don't know how the fuck he acts like that towards you. But I give him I give him respect. I just don't talk. I talk to him how? What, you seen it that day? You seen it how I was talking to him that day and shit? How was his face? How was he what? I be putting, but he be straight. He was salty. He said something. Don't lie, nigga. Oh, but you can say it. Not salty, not salty, not salty. You can't say salty. Well, that he's nigga, I'm just smart, nigga. So he knows that he can't play. Take advantage. Yeah, I'll go out there quick. Not, but it's not. But I got it. Where? How? Like what the fuck? Yeah, I leave when I want to, bro. Yeah, yeah, and we will. Yeah, yeah, he's there. That shit happened before with me. That shit happened before. One day, me and fucking Julia got into a beef and shit like that. And she was saying some shit. I was like, yo, shut the fuck up. I called her a B and shit like that. I'm like, yo, you stupid B, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. We got the thing. He heard it. He said, what? Yo, you gotta go. You gotta go. I said, nigga, I'll leave, da da da. And then he said, yeah, Julia can stay. Julia, I was like, I'm not staying. I'm going with my brother. You crazy? He looks stupid as fuck. I was like, yo, you think because we was arguing that this girl wasn't gonna follow me? You like, I can't. Do you really thought that this girl like she nigga? If I say she's only here because I'm here, dummy. If I say yo, I'm going over here, she's coming with me over here, nigga. If I say I'm going to this house, she's gonna come to me with this house. I try to tell him in the best way possible. I try to tell him in the best way possible. I was like, yo, you know that this nigga's out there, so you know something happens to him. Don't think that like I won't be out there and hold people accountable. Like, don't think that it won't happen. Like, but he just not understanding. I don't think, cause I'm saying it in the nicest way possible too. I'm just like, yo, you know that's your people. So it happens to that kid. This thing, cause I already know how he gets out. He be thinking like, yo, you know what? Let me try to take him out some other way. Get him sick, you know what I'm saying? Get him sick, do this, do that. So I was like, yo, you know, you do anything unrighteous, bro, it's gonna be a problem. I'm not the person that I'm actually gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. I'll just, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely, don't think that I'm not knocking on your dizzy, Dandada. Who? Mm. fact. If anything goes sour, nigga, they won't be him or his son. No, none of them niggas. Like, it's already a rap, nigga. It's so easy. So, it's not even about being that. That's not gangster. That's not gangster, though. Nah. Nah, fuck all that. I mean, for situations that has to, nigga, if you gonna do, you trying to get niggas sick, you put shit on niggas toothbrush. I know what you like. I understand what he does, so I know how he gets down, nigga. You have to be real light. You have to walk lightly around him. That's why I never talked to him, and that's why I never let him touch or Christian or nobody touch none of my shit. I keep my shit like somewhere that I was thinking, and every time I put my shit places, I think, cause I already know how he was, and I seen it, kinda. And why am I seeing it? You never did it to me. So if I could see this like coming from you, it's like I could see shit that other people can. So while I'm looking, I'm just like, yo, why am I hiding my toothbrush? This thing is weird. But it was something that people said before, like, oh yeah, sometimes you don't do this. You grab a toothbrush and you do this and you do this. Like, oh, I see what you do. You ain't never gonna catch me. Yeah, nah, but if once niggas got a good, if niggas got a good understanding, niggas still could be cool. Like, yo, we could go out. Come on, let's go down. Let's go to San Juan. We could go out to a thing like when it's time, like later, whenever time to like have a little fun or something, or on a Sunday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nigga, Junito passed away, nigga. So imagine that. Oh, you told me? Did you tell him that this nigga that Iraq was like, yo, what the fuck? The nigga that thing? Oh. Mm. Yeah. Nigga, nigga, you need to you need to honestly say, dog, since when did you see this nigga? This nigga was never in them gates. So why would will you think that my brother was outside 24 fucking 7, not one day in the house, nigga? And he, like, that's like me giving you the blueprint, like, yo, you good. I know you good there, Nandada. Like, you good. Like, you good. And if anything, it's some malice shit, nigga. Cause you good. Uh, yeah. GG's, the dollars, hyenas, Kubanas, who from school, Steve was good.
He switched gears and offered to.
Yeah, but long story short, that nigga's trying to scare you. But if you feel that way, just don't be around him. You ain't gotta be like nervous of him. Just keep him casual. Like, yo, what's up? What's popping? Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he just trying to put shit in your head to be scared. Fuck all that shit. Don't listen to that nigga. Like, I'm living life, bro. What is it what's wrong with you trying? And you know what's crazy? That's bad, like, intentions. Fuck you trying to put shit in my head, but that's not true. But alright then, fuck it. Hit me. It doesn't matter about that shit. You need to say that shit. Say this shit's not important, bro. Like, why you wanna take so much shit from niggas that when you actually like niggas, this shit could be. It was trash. Now you making it something that's gonna look more better to him, more delicious to him, more delicious. Before you say that shit, you gotta have an understanding like, yo, this shit didn't matter. This was trash, nigga. I'm making it into something, nigga. It's my spirit here, the daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is living, bro. Straight up. Like, you ain't like you just like, all I'm doing is living, bro. Can I live? That's it. Told that, can I live? That's it. Yo, can I live? All I'm doing is living, bro. I cleaned this shit. The shit was trash, the daughter. Can I live, the daughter? You gonna keep coming over here thinking, nigga, you got a lot over there. Let me have my little bit over here. That's all you gotta say. You got a lot over there. You know, and we know that you got it. You got cribs over. You got 32 cribs. You got your cribs over there, and you got these cribs over there. You got all them cribs. Keep them. You know what I'm saying? You got that, nigga. Don't act like thing. You know what I'm saying? That's that. All right.
Drive them home, and they said yes. But according to the women, Pritchett flipped the script once again. During that drive, he reportedly began acting erratically and skipped what was supposed to be the route to drop them off. The women say Pritchett claimed someone was after him and started making phone calls. Then Pritchett began driving at high speeds, going past 100 miles per hour. The women claim he pulled out a gold-colored handgun and started waving it around the sunroof while still driving through radically fast. Then
Yo, why is that number linked to my phone right there? Why you got your number linked to me, Baltimore?
3 roads.
Huh, twin?
4 seasons. Built for the unstoppable.
Why you got why is your number linked to my phone right here? Now I'm talking to her. I'm talking to your twin. To twin. Nah, not there. Not the group chat. It's not the group chat. I'm saying right here. Nah, you good in the group chat. I'm talking about over here. Look at. Let me see. I can't find it. I can't find it. Let me see. You got some tabs? Oh, you good. He got some tabs too? Alright. Hey, the officials too. That's a fact. I feel it. How's B-More today? How's B-More today? Facts. When you go outside, you gotta show me outside, GG. Bring me back memories. It's crazy if you be on one of the fucking lots that I used to be at over there. What's good, native? How you doing, Virgo? Oh, it's cold outside. Oh, the snow's out there. Oh, all right. All right. That's a fact. That's what's up. I gotta go out there. Where you at? You at the market Friday? Oh, say what's up. YouTube. Niggas on YouTube. Say what's goody Friday. You could think I'm gonna send the link. I'm gonna send the link. I'm gonna send the link to the chat. Everybody can hop on all the time. Everybody can hop on all the time. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So call me when you get to the crib then, when you're ready. Done. Oh, damn, nigga. So what happened? Yeah, tell me. Oh, yeah? Oh, mama, here. Hmm. Hey. Yeah, it goes with that. So what? So you got a script a tab, CG?
Firing off rounds out of the car window. One of the women reportedly told Pritchett to take her back to her apartment and try to calm him down by asking him to pray with them. But he still continued driving crazy fast down the I-10 highway. Pritchett then made a video call to a woman reportedly saved in his phone under future wife. He asked the woman on the call, if I had the perfect opportunity and was in the middle of nowhere where no one could hear them scream, should I just go ahead and do it? And the woman on the line reportedly responded, yes. For the women in Pritchett's car, though, they were seemingly in fear of their lives. The women told police that Pritchett told them, I'm gonna F y'all and then kill y'all. By this point, the women said they were texting one another during all of this. But authorities say Pritchett then started pointing the gun at them and took their phones away so they couldn't communicate with each other.
What the
According
hell?
to police, Pritchett then pulled off the highway onto the shoulder of I-10 near Sealy, Texas. Seemingly with a change of heart, he told the women to get out of his car, telling them this is your only opportunity. One of the women said she tried to get her phone back, but wasn't able to. Then Pritchett drove off, leaving them stranded on the side of the road at night. The women told police they spent more than an hour along the side of the highway before they were able to flag down a driver who called 911. But clues pieced together by investigators would help corroborate their story. One of the women had the Life 360 app on her phone, and screenshots, which included timestamps and the route they took, supported the victim's story of what happened. Pritchett was ID'd through his driver's license and social media pages, but when investigators reached out to him, his phone was no longer in service. Instead, they found out through TikTok that he was planning to move to Dubai.
I moved to Dubai. People just want feel so good out here. My kids, listen. So I'm having more kids, right? With my future wife, for sure. And Aiden, my kids are gonna be homeschooled, bro. It's getting real wicked in the United States. A lot of y'all not paying attention because a lot of y'all sleep, and the news outlets are not speaking on a lot of that's going on there. It's gonna get real over there. Y'all not think I'm lying? Y'all not think I'm just talking? Y'all see it, you probably saying it. But you know, people don't believe until it hit the fan. That's one thing I noticed about most people in the United States. They want to party, live life, until it hit the fan.
When your little cub is sick, choose Genexa. It has the same effective pain and fever.
The fan and everybody, oh, it was scary.
But according to the FBI, they confirmed Pritchett bought a one-way ticket to Qatar on December 9th. A little more than 2 weeks later after buying that one-way plane ticket, Pritchett was officially charged on December 26th with 1 count of aggravated kidnapping. I want to give a huge thanks to you, our viewers, and our amazing sponsors like Upside. Upside is a super cool.
That don't make no sense. So he was there for 2 weeks. What are you talking
Your
about?
favorite spot is. It's finna be a ball. Let the show begin. Hashtag Houston, Texas. Let me show you how to take monsters down the hashtag smooth way. You see it says accused, right? Don't worry, LOL. I'm finna give you the details on here and in the court of law. They're gonna regret effing with me like I'm just some goofy or something. Oh, and I got the best lawyer in Houston. A day later, he posted a video with the victims as they were ATV riding. That video was captioned tagging Houston PD as he wrote in part, we have a case here of popular YouTuber Corey SSG kidnapping 2 white girls, and he's currently on the run in Dubai, I think. IDK, but yeah, the FBI should be after him. A pretty wild case that is now ranging across two completely different countries that are thousands of miles away from one another. So let's bring on retired FBI agent Colin Schmidt to get his thoughts on this. Colin, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, right, because this shit don't make
What
sense.
is your reaction to this case?
This
from
shit actually
such
don't make
alleged
sense.
Erratic behavior.
This don't make
having
sense,
rescued
Gigi.
women allegedly in his car and leaving them stranded on the side of the road, then later fleeing off to Qatar.
Well, I think the first thing for investigators is kind of look at the totality of the circumstances and look at the big picture, as well as look at credibility of who the complainants are, as well as.
I don't know. I think Mob Ty set this nigga up with that.
And that's
It feels like
based
Mob
on
Ty
the
set him up,
recent,
Dada.
Instances of
What the
YouTubers
fuck?
or bloggers or social media influencers faking their own kidnappings. So to prevent a waste of resources, they have to just take a step back and kind of look at the big picture. And then, of course, if there is some merit to this, then they're going to have to kind of dig in and find out exactly what really went on between these two.
And investigators also say that, GPS data from Life 360, which was an app that was on one of the women's phones, that helped corroborate their story. Talk to me about how investigators use that type of data to kind of piece together, or at least verify these types of allegations.
Well, in this case, the victim made it easy for law enforcement to track her because they did have the Life 360 app on there. I'm familiar with the app. It's fantastic. And I have used it with my kids as well. So if that wasn't on there, the first step with all these cases, and even if it's a bank robbery or a fraud case, is going to be the phones. And then look in to see if there's any GPS data, tracking data in that phone to find out and to corroborate what the victim is saying that the assailant did.
Yeah, and it's also, unclear right now, but from what we do know now, do you think the erratic behavior on Pritchett's behalf might have been someone actually after him, as he had told these women allegedly? Or do you think there's another reason, possibly like drugs, that kind of made him act erratically during this whole incident?
Well, with the limited information, available, you'd be speculating on why he was acting so erratic. So when somebody's acting erratic, there's a catalyst or some sort of antecedent that make them do that. So either it's something internal or external, and that's one thing that's going to come out, so to speak, in the wash as the investigators do their investigation and start talking to people and find out why he was behaving in such an odd manner. And then the fact that he fled to Qatar, which is kind of an unusual country to go to, because of it, I doubt he speaks Arabic. Does he have some sort of connection to that country?
Yeah, and I was also, going to ask you what your thoughts are on him fleeing to Qatar. What all goes into extraditing a kidnapping suspect? And in your opinion, how long do you think it'll take before he's actually back in the United States?
Well, the first thing is if we have extradition with Qatar, I'm not aware whether we do or don't for that particular crime, because extradition is crime specific. Some crimes are extraditable, some aren't. And then the extradition process is generally very long.
They don't know?
And it takes at least a year to 2 years. Generally, what the authorities do is they just have the country.
What's goody,
expel
GT? What you
or
want,
report
Dada?
the person
What you mean?
that's there. It's a much faster process.
You getting vibrant,
Unless the
G.
person has some sort of citizenship with
Tell
that
your
country.
hyenas
I doubt,
to
this
sub on
gentleman
my
has any
page.
citizenship
Support
with Qatar.
goes both ways.
Do you think
Dada,
that trip was planned
GT,
this whole time, or
Dada.
do you think he kind of did it as an escape to escape those now criminal charges that he's facing? Because I can't imagine, leaving your children behind to go start a new life in a completely different country and just, leave them behind in Texas.
Yes,
Well, if he was going to
you could
Mexico,
have came up
I
by
would
you.
say
We was trying to get
there
you
wasn't
up
a lot
out here,
of thought put
GG.
into it, because obviously it's just right over the border. But to take an international flight, you have to fly through an international hub, whether it be Houston
Yeah,
or
I
Los
make one,
Angeles or
GG.
New York, and then make a couple of connections to get to Qatar. So, and then, of course, the flight itself is pretty expensive, and then there is going to be some scrutiny on him on when he lands through the authorities.
We on here, GG. Like, comment, subscribe. What we doing, GG? We standing up. We seeing what's going on with that dude, Corey SSG, Dada.
The Carfax.
We seeing what's going on with the dude Corey SSG. He fled to Dubai. He was wanted for kidnapping. I guess he got locked up. I guess they just extradition lost. In place. They might not extradite back. So that's what we seeing. The shit look like bullshit. The shit looks like it's all bullshit. Like somebody set him up. That the girls was trying to set him up or something. That's what it looks like. It looked like the girls was trying to set him up.
Into it because, like I said, he's just not driving his car over the border going down to Mexicali. He's going to a foreign country, and it's approximately.
You've been on the flight. We standing on business all year, all lifestyle. The word. Matter of fact, don't even worry about it, Gigi. Don't even worry about it.
It was like for these two women who were
That's a fact.
on that highway.
We
They were
chilling.
able to flag down a driver who eventually called 911, and then authorities arrived as well too. But
Yo, this
kind
shit
of
gotta
going
be
back
fake.
to the overall alleged offense.
This
in
shit gotta be
case,
fake.
What do you kind
Damn
of
right,
make of
Dada.
just leaving
We on the hyena,
the
Dada.
highway, and then just
We gotta get
being
this
off
money.
completely
We?
different country?
I don't even know who you are, Dada. How do I involve we? I'm trying to get you right.
Impulse crime.
I'm trying to get you right,
He was
Gigi.
reacting to some sort of something maybe the women had done to him. or
Hello?
vice versa.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Versa, and this was reaction, and he didn't think it through, and then I think finally it kind of dawned on him that
We
what
still
he
in
had
our
done
business,
is
GG. So yeah, we
basically
got
land
him.
him in jail.
We
And
got it,
he
Dada.
essentially panicked, kicked him out or put him on the side of the road, and then obviously left the country. So he's definitely has a lot going on inside his head, and this case is only going to probably get stranger as the investigators dig in.
Yeah, and you mentioned something earlier in our discussion, just about his whole social media persona, which is kind of another added layer to this whole entire story. Pritchett has millions of followers across different social media platforms, but then you tack on this alleged behavior and this alleged or this crime as well too. What do you make of all of that, given that he was this kind of apparent rise on social media, and then he got kind of famous as well too, doing family content, and then for this to kind of come out, what do you make of just kind of that Jekyll and Hyde situation that we're kind of seeing all unfold?
Well, that's from where I started with this, that because of his social media presence, law enforcement was going to have to kind of dig in and kind of determine what the motive behind this was. Maybe
Facts.
maybe he had no intent of harming his women. He was just doing this for the classic clicks. Or, like I said, he had something going on in his life that made him panic. But it seems like there's such, in society now, there's such a intense pressure to get quote unquote clicks.
KOD, Dada. Hyenas.
Amazing.
We hyenas. We on YouTube. Dada standing our business all day. Dada. We doing what we gotta be doing. GG. You heard?
And the society as a whole is really kind of getting tired of it, and the hammer is starting to fall on these people for their
If the destroying don't work, guess what they gonna
As
do?
Dave Pritchett makes it back to the United States, he's facing this kidnapping charge. How long of a potential sentence or
I'm so
punishment
convinced y'all
do you
care
think
about
he's
me so
facing
much,
now?
Dada. That's what it is with me. I'm so convinced y'all care about me so much.
You could get up to life in prison for kidnapping. So
That's how convinced I am.
Circumstances.
I'm
and
that
if it's
convinced.
provable. In this case, he didn't take the victims over state lines, so there's an argument that it's not a federal crime. However, there is a kidnapping statute in Texas. So, and Texas has a pretty,
That's
pretty
just
aggressive law
That's
enforcement.
fake. That's fake.
Culture there. So he's going to be
That's crazy.
facing
It's
some
fake.
jail
Dada.
time, if it turns out that this was legitimate kidnapping and these women are willing to testify.
GT.
All right, well, Colin, I want to thank you so much for joining me and giving me insight into this
GT.
case. Before we sign you off, though, anything else you'd like to add?
I think it just comes, like I said, full circle about all this social media clicking nonsense.
You
and
can't
it's
be
really
waiting
gotten
on
out of
Diddy to
hand.
get free,
And, I
Dada.
think it's long past time for authorities to start cracking down because people are getting harmed.
All right, Colin, again, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great day.
According to reports, law enforcement
That's
is
crazy.
making
That's just That nigga Corey SSG, they set that man up, the daughter. I think they actually set that man up, the daughter. Got in a shootout with mob ties.
A popular
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Wait for her vibe at our place. All right, so we got to talk about this, man. Bunch of content creators there. I'm sure somebody's gonna spot them, right? So this is the gym. I'm sure you guys recognize. Looks like he's in like a penthouse style. So this is what the buildings look like. There's not a lot of pictures online because it's like a relatively new development. But this is like from the developers.
GG
So there's a
booting, giving niggas time out,
there's
GG.
multiple buildings in
Niggas
this
acting up.
community. So his is like set up like a penthouse style. It's on the rooftop. So when I show you guys the live stream, I think this was the first. You can see right here. This is the live stream, right? And this is the Goofy right here standing outside. I mean, it was way too many giveaways. The biggest giveaway of them all was the fact that where he was standing, there was a lot of construction outside. Way too many construction. Most of the intersections in that part of Dubai don't have any kind of construction like this. They're building a massive bridge in that area. So that was the big.
Well,
All right, so we got to talk about this, man. This is crazy, man.
they did that man Corey. What the heck? Why would Corey? That don't even make sense, bro. That don't even make sense. None of that shit even make sense. That's crazy.
Trey the Truth, a rapper and activist in Houston, came on this show at the lowest point in his life. Trey's 6-year-old daughter, named Truth, had been missing since August, when her mother, who did not have custody, picked her up for a weekend visit.
I have prepared a Thomas's breakfast for you to savor together.
Thanks, Tom. Hey, are English muffins?
And did not bring her back. Trey moved heaven and earth to find Truth and had help from the police, the FBI, U.S. Marshals, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and the Black and Missing Foundation. And here's what he told Jesse.
A lot of us over here are broken. You know, Truth right now, mentally, this is super damaging. Truth's gonna have to deal with therapy. We don't even, honestly, none of us know what's going on in Truth's head, including her mother. And it's just not right. It's been going on too long. I tell everybody, do not approach them. Don't try and be a hero, because my baby safety is first and foremost. Call 911 or one of the agencies and just let them know that you've seen a missing child.
On New Year's Day, 2 weeks to the day after Trey made that plea, he picked up his phone to hear the words that he'd been praying for. Truth was found and she's safe. She was spotted in California near the Mexican border. And here for you is their reunion. Trey the Truth joins me live now. Oh my God, Trey, I'm looking at that video and
Why didn't y'all say who? Like, how'd she get abducted? Yeah, I don't.
right, here we go. Brick Baby, welcome back to Vlad TV. How much, without naming names, of course, how much were hits going for in Philly for a while? At one point. I mean, according to what it is,
Due diligence when needed. I hope my mom do that pop. And protect you that data. This ain't getting out burger. This nigga.
For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. So if I want to get someone pop and I get 10,000, for sure. Walk in the park. Walk in the park. But then they'll tell me, yeah. That's you, like, Vlad. I know I'm a Vlad. Yeah, he did it. It was all Vlad. I mean, the thing is with that, the murder thing, I just think it's more about, you better worry about your soul. I mean, because you go to jail, whatever, you mean, you won't be the only one in there. Everybody in jail for that shit, but like, 50, 10,000, man, listen, they just went in the wrong house. This might have guns in their house. Went in that wrong house, killed the guy's son, and shot the mom 6 times. She's 60-something years old. And she called the cops, she lived, but they locked him up. They found out they was in the wrong, they was not only in the wrong house, they was in the wrong county. So it's like, say your address is Long Lane, right? You Long Lane, Manhattan. I'm in Long Lane, fucking the Bronx.
You niggas on? Y'all still on that? Are we ready for zombies? What's goody, PY? I see you, PY. Da da. You ain't pull up on the interview. Where was GT at for the interview? Nah, his power went off. Y'all niggas gotta stay righteous, GT.
It's hard to live up to that.
Y'all niggas gotta stay righteous.
You don't check the traffic report or the weather report.
People's on business.
How much, without naming names, of course, how much were hits going for in Philly for a while? At one point. I mean, according to what it is, I mean, for sure, if we get probably, even that would probably get done for $1,000, probably. You give someone $1,000, they'll crash out. Yeah. People, especially according to what we asking, like, $1,000, 5,000 for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. So if I want to get someone pop and I get 10,000, for sure. Walk in the park. Walk in the park.
We won't use to cold weather in subtropical South Texas. Nah, that's a fact.
I mean, the thing is with that, the murder thing, I just think it's more about, you better worry about your soul. I mean, because you go to jail, whatever, you mean, you won't be the only one in there. Everybody in jail for that shit, but like, in Philly, 10,000, man, listen, they just went in the wrong house. This might have guns in their house. Went in that wrong house, killed the guy's son, and shot the mom 6 times. She's 60-something years old. And she called the cops, she lived, but they locked him up. They found out they was in the wrong, they was not only in the wrong house, they was in the wrong county. So it's like, say your address is Long Lane, right? You Long Lane, Manhattan. I'm in Long Lane, fucking the Bronx. The whole wrong county and come to your house, kill you, shoot your mouth. You don't have nothing. You don't even know why they're in there. They get caught. So they got caught killing some guy, innocent guy. Shoot his mom up. I mean, but that's how they was just for some guns. So even if you had the right address, you won't do that for some guns. But I just interviewed Lil Wayne, right? And I waited until Young Thug got off. We were talking about it for a while. But we talked about.
Hey, what up with Burger? Why you keep posting up on that fake address? What does that mean?
Woody's baby mother's house got shot.
What does that mean?
The same night. And then his brother's next. Huh? Who's Nut? Nut was Donovan Thomas. He's sort of the heart of the whole YSL RICO case. He was YFN Lucci's man and also Rich Homie Kwan's manager at the time. Right, and what they say was, according to, conversations, well, it was in the paperwork, and me and Rich Homie Kwan had a conversation before he died about this, where basically the story was that Young Thug wanted to sign Kwan didn't want to sign,
and they kind of started.
I see,
Nut,
GG.
who was, like a high-ranking.
P, why you over there?
from
You over
Atlanta.
there sending fake addies out,
And,
GG?
his brother got into it with Woody and stuff like that, and then they ended up killing Nut. Right? Now, who did it? It's a little bit fuzzy. They say that Young Thug is
see?
the one that.
You can't be honest. Why are you telling me about all this right here? Alright, that's what's up.
The night it happened, when Nut got killed, Woody's baby mother's house got shot up, and then his brother's neighbor's house got shot up. They realized they got the wrong house. They went back and shot up his brother's house.
Oh shit. In Atlanta.
In Atlanta. All this happened within like a few hours. It was a mess. But yeah, people's relatives, like people's neighbor's house got shot. Listen, man, I was out with this girl recently, and
He's talking about something he seen.
I was talking to this girl.
Let's talk about some shit.
Her
They talk about what the two
boyfriend
different things.
Gave her a car. They broke up. She wanted the car back. But he wanted the car back. She said no. A couple days later, she was at work. A crackhead, she has this on video, walked up to the car, doused the car in gasoline and set it on fire.
Oh shit.
The car next to hers got burned as well.
That's called collateral
And
damage.
then like the police investigated it, and like the crackhead jumped in a car with no license plates, and they ultimately just couldn't find nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, to go to the extent of hiring a crackhead to go burn up a car in a public place.
But that's not really going to a far extent. Probably give him $20.
Yeah, it was a $20 job. Or maybe some crack. Here's a rock. Go.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like when you're in the hood, a lot of people die from friendly fire. I mean, that's just. That's how I go. Like,
Ain't no fake addresses.
Mind your business and don't do crime. You gotta be lucky and shit to survive. I seen a bullet go through a van, right? Missed all the crack. It was a van full of crackheads, but the two people in the front was pastors. Went through the whole van and killed the young pastor in the front seat.
Yeah.
So I heard the shot. It come from all the way down 4 blocks away. It come through the van and missed all the crackheads in there and hit the pastor in his head. The young, he was like about 20 years old. The man. So I said, in the ghetto, yeah. I don't even know I know what he is. I never knew what he's famous for. I saw him like on.
Well, he cooperated. There's a bunch of he was basically the star witness of the YSL
What's
case.
that?
Yeah, he told on Thug and everyone else and so forth. But when he took the stand, yeah, he told on everybody. But when he took the stand, he started to change the story. So
he told first like in the interrogation room, but then on stage.
On the stage, he started telling. He said he was lying. He said I forgot.
Alright, we don't know what the hell's that shit. That don't even go with that segment don't even go with the fucking title. That's different.
So did he stole $30 million from you and the Ben?
Didn't give us $1 million apiece. Didn't give us 100,000 apiece. Treated us like because you gotta understand though. When we came out, bruh, we was an experiment for them, and MTV. They didn't know.
I watched Mason on Cam and everybody around him. Cam enemies were my enemies. Anybody Cam didn't like, I didn't like.
What's good, y'all? Back on the second channel, and today I got church there too? Alright, let me get a marathon burger. I'll try the chicken sandwich too. Fried. And then I'll take a pineapple soda. Okay, strawberry soda. Anything to add? I'll take whatever it comes with. Yeah, like church there too? Like church here? Like, you know church? Yes. We're the rooftop. 15-minute wait. We got a marathon burger, and we got the chicken sandwich. I want to try not only a burger, but chicken sandwich too. I think it should be good, $40, which is like 20 something a pop. But it was a meal though, so it comes with a drink. I think it comes with fries. Bottle of fries. Yeah, man, should be good. She was saying there's a rooftop over there too that you can buy like the clothes and stuff. So I don't know. She said it's straight down to the left. I might go to the rooftop though, just to kill some time. I kind of want to get like a marathon shirt for the video, right? But yeah, we'll see. I'm ready to try this food, y'all. It's good. You'll put it good. Allie got bands in there. You better try this burger. I just got the marathon burger. Yeah, same too. I'm gonna try and see how it is. Damn, y'all should try it with me. Gonna try the marathon burger right now. We got my guys. We'll say y'all next. And I'm gonna let them try it first before I taste it. I just want to see what they think. You gotta show the food. You got the fries. I got the marathon burger. Okay. The fries, the garlic on it. Let's see. I know that's a little fries test. I kind of want to get other people stop first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get mine after. I want to see what they think. You gotta know it. Yeah, I want to make sure mine got the sauce. Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. I got it. Fries better than mine on my too. Alright. No, I damn near want to try my fries. I want to try my fries. I ain't gonna lie. And crispy. Soft and crispy.
Y'all be beefing, GG. You tweaking.
I can't even doubt. This shit is fire. Like, this shit is better than like.
Baby, you gotta drop it already. Be righteous, GG. We in the elevator. You know who's elevator? God's elevator, GG. God chose you because he knew he could trust you. You God's best kept secret, If you mark it, we gonna spark it. If you ping it, we gonna stink it. If you drop the low, we gonna flock this low. You heard? If you tag it, we bring it static. Let go. Hyenas, ooh.
Oh, and these niggas rap too, so I'm gonna have them for that shit. It's good? No, for sure. My dog got the sauce on it. Let's see. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that was good. Nigga got the sauce on the bottom, so you know it's good. Gotta drink a little bit, don't you? God damn. And if I ain't eating all day. I'm hungry as fuck, bro. How was it? Now y'all free to rate it if y'all want. I ain't gonna rate mine, I'm just gonna eat. If y'all want to, y'all can. I ain't like better than In-N-Out and Five Guys. Mine's alone better. Yeah. It's like a 8.5. Okay. I'm rating to a 9. Okay. Man. Oh, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Let's be on the sides. Damn. These niggas gotta start a food channel, bro. These niggas is fucking. Oh my god. It just keeps going. I'm gonna go out of order stuff I ate in the past 3 days since I came here though. Okay. It's a soul 29. It's a soul 9. He did 8.5, he did 9, rounded up, that's both 9s. Bro, please start a food channel. Everybody in the same, if they see this, they gonna know who he is. Boom, everybody fucking with it. I'm gonna go ahead and try it myself. Say y'all grams. I'm on all platforms, Big Money Film. Check me out. New video on the way. Up with me. You hear me? It's called that too. You can find me at the Real Baby Snake, just chilling. You know what I mean? Just like that. Chicken sandwich. Damn. God damn. Yo, anytime I see this black and white logo, I know it's gonna be some good shit. God damn.
He was like, damn, I bumped into people. He's standing woman ran the people out. Damn, Dantara. P.Y., what you want, P.Y.? P.Y., you threatening people, GG? You can't be threatening people. Dantara, we in the elevator.
Yeah. Okay. But you don't make no sense. Michelle, nigga.
nervous. That nigga nervous.
Hold on, y'all. Oh, shut it. Everything I love, bro. Y'all niggas gotta try this shit, bro. This shit is bomb. Gotta check it out, man. I've checked out a lot of rappers' restaurants, bro. This easily the best. This shit easily the best. Nigga, the sauce is fire. The sauce, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's a little spicy, a little oniony, and the chicken is bomb. I ain't gonna lie, bro. What the fuck? Yes. I'm 4 bites in. This is the best rapper restaurant I've been to. Here, I've been to a lot. What the fuck, bro? I'ma just try this map one more time. Holy shit! The chicken sandwich. Before? I feel like that's against the rules. You gotta try it. You feel me? Holy shit! Wow, that chicken sandwich is fucking.
Yo, this nigga is eating mad burgers.
I got a meeting I'm about to go to afterwards, and I'm gonna eat at the meeting. I might order another one.
Hey, yo, China.
I'm having a meeting with, but fucking eat the food, bro. That's how you close the deal. What the fuck? Yo, this right here is the Marathon Burger. Like.
Yo. Yo. Hold on. Nah, hold on. Yo, hey, yo, China. Yo. Yeah, when y'all done, y'all can send me an invite. When y'all done, y'all can send me an invite, bro. We get it cracking. I'm up in here. Got squads. Me? You can't hear me? Yo. Yo. Oh, you can't hear me.
I've already been showing my flag.
Yo. Yeah. My sound was over my shit. What happened? Not me. I'm not the party leader. Yeah, Day-Day's the party leader. Everybody just leave then. Leave a party. Ayo, Chi. didn't want us to play, Gigi. So I can forgive you. Yo, this shit ain't even pinging. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. What the heck? Gotta throw this whole shit out. The whole shit got. What the hell? How the plastic brown? You know what? This gotta go to garbage. Alright, where we headed? Louisiana Popeyes chicken. Hmm. Now I lost connection. Fuck it. Nice, straight. Okay. Yeah, I need to create a loading. How can mistakes be made? Mark it so we could spark it. Ping it so we could sting it. Drop the low so we could flock this low. You heard? We tag it, we're bringing static. Let go. Control center. You got him? Or you? I got you, bro. Yeah. Where niggas at? Downstairs? That gun was shooting different. That shit was like that. Wait in 2 seconds. That shit. I'm mad, man. We can't actually pistol whip niggas and shit. What? Niggas on us. Come, they coming. Give me a extract. I'm over here, boo. There you go. I'm heading up to. Oh, that's you. What the fuck? Yeah, right. I put. Nah, that shit was there. That shit was different. Why was they? My shit was spitting like every 2 seconds. That shit that bang, bang. Mad slow. Damn, I didn't customize my gun again. Where we headed? Shit, I'm already here. I'm already here. I'm down below though now. We're going on top. They're going on top then. Let's go back up there then. Let's get back up there. Let's get back up there. Oh, the pistol whip gun. The pistol whip gun is whack on this bitch. The pistol whip game 30. Back here, back here, back here, back here. Good shit. If we stay together, we'll win. Someone's outside, someone's outside, come on. What the fuck? Oh shit. Damn, this nigga tricked me. Alright, damn. I'm a boom. Near the landing. That nigga in the water. Nigga drop it in. Ah! What the? Shit, there's someone on the roof. Good shit. I ain't got a loadie. Alright, where we at with it? Alright. Push it. Say that. Oh, top. Had your back, GG. Oh. And I had the pistol man. I was about to just get him. Shit, I need to create a loadie done. I'm over here with what? Nothing. Niggas on the roof. That was pointless. I need a loadie. That's different. Fuck. I gotta fucking create a class, bro. Yeah, let me make a quick load it. This shit's crazy. Why is this shit different, bro? Where's the guns at? No, I'm saying though, when you create a class, where's all the guns that, like your guns? It's not letting me pick, it's just letting me customize. Yeah, where do I pick a gun? Oh, alright, I got it now. Thanks. Fucking, what's wrong with that one? What's this? What's recharge equipment over time? Oh. Oh. I see. I'm good. Whenever y'all. Ready, Freddy. You said niggas had the boat? Oh, the bow? Yeah, the bow and arrow. Yo, this shit's actually not good. This shit don't got good service today. What the fuck's going on with this shit? Look, I'm still on the loading screen. Shit. My ass about to hop on YouTube. That shit. Crazy.
When I decided to pursue a master's degree, I heard it all.
Keefy D?
It's too pricey. It won't really impact.
Keefy
We lead
Dizzle?
off with the man charged in the 1996 murder of rap icon Tupac Shakur. He has filed a motion to dismiss his case. Attorneys for Dwayne Keefe D. Davis just filed that motion yesterday. With the new filing, it comes just about a month before the ex-gang leader is supposed to stand trial. News 3's Andrew Nomura joins us live from outside the Regional Justice Center. And Andrew, this case sounds a lot like the Bill Cosby case from years ago.
Yeah, cases that seem similar but a little bit different. But Davis's attorney, Carl Arnold, says that the reason why he filed this motion to dismiss is because with the 27 years between the time of the shooting death of Tupac Shakur, well, this really violates his client's constitutional rights. You got to remember that this was back in 1996 when Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight were riding down Koval and Flamingo there near the Las Vegas Strip when a gunman opened fire from another car, killing the 25-year-old rap icon. 27 years later, police arrested Keefe D. Davis, a grand jury indicting him on murder charges. So that leads us to Monday's filing to dismiss. Attorney Carl Arnold says in his statement, or in his reasons why, of his dismissal of this filing of the motion, the lack of timely prosecution, failure to provide corroborative evidence, and failure to honor immunity agreements granted by the state in a nutshell. And I'm going to put all of this in layman's terms. He basically says that the state of Nevada delayed the prosecution, causing harm to Davis's ability to defend himself. He also states that witnesses are deceased and critical evidence has been lost, impairing the fairness of this trial. And then he says Davis's
talk with federal authorities back in 2008. Well, they violated that, what's called a proffer agreement. And then he goes on to state in this statement that says in part, we are steadfast in our commitment to justice and the rule of law. The prosecution has failed to justify a decades-long delay that has irreversibly prejudiced my client. Moreover, the failure to honor immunity agreements undermines the criminal justice system's integrity and seriously questions this prosecution. We are confident the court will see the merits of our arguments. And now Davis's hearing for this motion to dismiss this case is scheduled for January 21st. He is still set to stand trial in March. Kim, we'll send it back to you.
Keeping that into a short hearing, just 10 minutes in front of federal judge Sharon Coleman this morning. This was the first and now likely the last joint appearance by the two sons of El Chapo, who are in federal custody.
Meet Odoo, the best open source website builder. Ready to build the perfect...
Ovidio and Joaquin Guzman Lopez have been in talks now for quite some time about that possible plea in their cases. The brothers were taken into federal custody, Ovidio in 2023, Joaquin in 2024, as part of a massive crackdown on drug cartels by the U.S. federal government. They are two of El Chapo's four sons who took over the leadership of the Sinaloa drug cartel after the arrest and extradition of their father to the United States in 2017. You might be asking, why do they want this plea deal and not a trial? The brothers could provide valuable information about the operations and the members of the Sinaloa cartel. In court today, federal prosecutors say they need more time, though, to talk to Joaquin, especially because he's only been in federal custody since July of 2024. Former DEA Deputy Administrator Jack Riley, who may be in line to head the DEA under Donald Trump, tells me the brothers may have that critical information to cripple or even bring down the cartel.
That's crazy.
All right, so you got some more alleged beef with Drake. All right, so Chris Griffith, he's a designer, and he designs stuff for like.
At this point, it seems the YNW Melly case is never ending. On January 6, 2025, the judge pointed out Melly's been locked up for 2,159 days, or just under 6 years. And the state is now apparently going after Melly's lawyer. What's up, everybody? It's 1090J. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. In this video, we're going to be giving an update on the YNW Melly case, because now lawyers are allegedly tampering with witnesses.
Well, can you listen to
And I
me
was
that
brought
way?
up in the case again.
Thanks.
Now, Melly's legal team has been fighting for a bond. The state is left scrambling, trying to find an excuse to keep him in jail. And now they're going after his legal team. Raven Liberty has stressfully represented Melly throughout this legal battle and was present during Melly's mistrial. Only months after the mistrial, Melly and his co-defendant Bortler were both be charged with witness tampering in a first-degree murder case. Because of the crime being first-degree murder, the punishment for witness tampering is just as severe as the crime, meaning they not only face life for the murders, but now for the tampering. The accusations come from supposed jail calls and code words allegedly used by Melly and other inmates to send word from jail to the streets to keep a witness from testifying. Melly could be seen on jail surveillance passing kites or notes to other documented gang members, and calls would allegedly be made through them to Portland to pass on the message. So how does Melly's lawyer fall into this? Raven Liberty was informed by Apple that on December 13th of 2023, her account information had been provided to the Broward County Sheriffs pursuant to a search warrant is still unknown and hasn't been released, so we don't know exactly why or what they were looking for. But the dates would mean Melly won a mistrial, only to be charged with witness tampering, which is believed to have been an act of retaliation by the state, and then investigators went after Miss Liberty. Well, now Melly's legal team is demanding answers such as is the investigation of Miss Liberty ongoing or hasn't been concluded. The fact that no charges have come forward since 2023, when the sheriffs received her information, seems to hint towards they found nothing. But if the investigation has been terminated, they want to know if it will be revived again at a later date. The state's response will seemingly answer the question as to if anything was found. On top of that, Melly's team is demanding to know if any confidential communication between Melly and his defense are currently in the possession of law enforcement of the state, as yet again, this would be grounds for another mistrial or the case to be tossed out completely. Melly's team has also put in a motion to dismiss a handful of evidence, including videos of 1099 Jake.
Who the fuck is that guy?
The videos will be referring to an interview I did with No Jumper, as well as Vlad TV. Specifically, the state would include the video of me speaking on the Island Boys claiming to be Bloods. The video had no mention of Melly or his case, and from my understanding, the state is trying to portray that if I exposed the Island Boys as Bloods, but didn't expose Melly, then Melly must some way, somehow be a real Blood, which is what the state is trying to confirm to secure a death penalty conviction. It's a long shot, a reach, and within my interview with Vlad, I'm asked about my own affiliation as we spoke on racial politics in prison. In another Vlad interview not included in Melly's case, Vlad would ask about how my affiliation came to be, and I'd speak on where I grew up playing the factor of who I grew up around. Again, it would be more focused on the racial politics, and YNW Melly was never actually brought up in either interview. Now, Danny Polo, the undercover who allegedly infiltrated the Bloods in Broward County, was asked by Raven Liberty how he could infiltrate a black gang as an undercover if he's white, and he replied back that 1090 Jake is white and he's a Blood. Come to find out, Polo is Cuban, and so are the Island Boys. So when the Island Boys came out and originally tried to portray a gangbanging lifestyle, I was immediately summoned by the internet about the right for a death penalty conviction. It's a long shot, reach, and within my interview with Vlad, I'm asked about my own affiliation as we spoke on racial politics in prison. In another Vlad interview not included in Melly's case, Vlad would ask about how my affiliation came to be, and I'd speak on where I grew up playing the factor of who I grew up around. Again, it would be more focused on the racial politics, and YNW Melly was never actually brought up in either interview. Now, Danny Polo, the undercover who allegedly infiltrated the Bloods in Broward County, was asked by Raven Liberty how he could infiltrate a black gang as an undercover if he's white, and he replied back that 1090 Jake is white and he's a Blood. Come to find out, Polo is Cuban, and so are the Island Boys. So when the Island Boys came out and originally tried to portray a gangbanging lifestyle, I was immediately summoned
What do we gotta do with YNW Melly?
white or Cuban Island Boys gang affiliation. The topic seemed to always come back to race, as white people are a minority in hip-hop, and an even smaller minority in the world of urban gangs. Now, Melly's legal team would yet again highlight that the YouTube videos are irrelevant in material and
Sleep better, feel better.
That
look
is
better
crazy.
With a new mattress from Raymore Flanagan. Finance your new mattress for as little as $50.
But this isn't new news, as Vlad and I have previously discussed the state's tactics in including these videos. But for whatever reason, the state chose not to include the No Jumper interview in which I said this.
I knew that there was a lot of bullshit in his case when I got brought up. Undercover detective who testified with a mask on said I'm one of the most highest and respected members of G-Shine, the same gang that Melly is allegedly a part of. Mind you, I don't know Melly. Right. Nobody I know knows Melly. So that right there doesn't make any sense.
this gang detective said he got this information from a confidential source in Broward County.
So like I said, I don't know Melly, and no one I know knows Melly. But we'll just have to wait and see how long my name gets dragged in this case, and how long they plan on dragging Melly, as an ending still seems very far away. Now I'm very interested in hearing about the whole Raven Liberty thing that the state is trying to do. What information were they seeking? What gave them the idea to seek it? And how did they get approved by a judge? Because normally you have to have some type of something for a judge to sign off on that. You know what I mean? I guess we'll find out in the near future. I'm not sure how soon this will be, but we'll definitely do another update video. Now, as far as me being brought up again in the fucking case, it's really just Melly's lawyers like, look, the videos have nothing to do with nothing. Same shit I said. Let's just take them out. We're gonna hear the state's argument back as to why they feel that it's valid. And like I said, it's a reach. Because I spoke on the Island Boys and didn't speak on Melly, that somehow confirms Melly's affiliation. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. They asked me about the Island Boys because they thought that they were white. And the Island Boys were saying the N-word, and they were claiming sex, money, murder. And then the guy that allegedly made them sex, money, murder ended up moving to LA and started wearing dresses. So it's like, there's a long list of reasons why the Island Boys were brought up. And then it came out that they were doing OnlyFans together. It just gets worse and worse and worse. But the whole thing comes back to being white. The same reason Vlad is asking me about me being white, having an affiliation, going to prison. How is it with the white gangs? How is it with the black gangs? This and that. It all comes back to being white. It had nothing to do with actually who's, yeah, I know he's real and he's not, and this, that, and It had nothing to do with proving gang affiliations. Like I've said before, I don't know Melly. I don't know anyone that knows Melly. So if they're portraying me to be some fucking whatever super blood, well, I don't know anyone that knows him, so that should say something for itself, right? And other than the fact that this is the biggest death penalty case in hip-hop, and other than the fact that Melly was a rapper,
Well, Lil Durk. He has a second murder for hire.
Call us crazy, but we still believe in the American dream. Around here, we make the
Hire now. Because he had the first murder for hire for Quando Rondo.
Where's the hyenas at?
But now, they're saying there's another murder for hire for the
They
guy that
did.
killed
They,
his
the
brother.
hyenas is busy right now.
For some reason, I just feel like he won't get out.
We just taking a light, GG. I'm just watching some shit.
I don't think there's enough evidence. I think he's
You know what I'm saying?
He got a good lawyer. He got money to get any lawyer.
They got Drew Finley, who I've interviewed before. Who's also NBA Boys lawyer.
What you on though, GG?
The two dudes that are at the heart of the beef are being represented by the same guy.
Because they know something. They know who get him off.
That's right.
I think he's gonna get out because I just think it's like a lot of hearsay and he wasn't there. And I think the way he might prove that it's kind of hard to prove somebody did something unless you got him on tape saying to do it.
Well, there's something called snitches.
Yeah, it's true.
And when it comes to shit like this,
It's roller
I
time.
went through the paperwork.
You want
I
that?
made a video about the paperwork. You know,
Come
the
on,
paperwork
son.
that breaks it all down. When you go through the paperwork,
Come on, son.
there's a bunch of people that are labeled as co-conspirators. Their names are redacted. One of the shooters is co-conspirator 2.
The one person that did it actually did it.
One of the one of the shooters is co-conspirator 2, and then the dude that told them that Quando's in LA and what hotel he's staying at is co-conspirator 4.
They all tell him.
That's the assumption. So when you have a situation, now you could say, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, but you're on a private plane with the guy that put it all together, right? The guy that got the ski mask, got the guns, who drove the car. You're on a private plane with them the day before. Everyone's being flown in on a credit card that has OTF on it. You're telling them not to use your credit card, they use it anyways.
He made it too, man.
They all fly back the day of the murder.
He was gone. He was gone. He was out of there.
And you got people that are not gonna ride for you.
I mean, what do you think they would give him a deal? I mean, hopefully he's get a deal.
I mean, what type of deal? We talk about murder for hire deal? 2 of them now?
And the way
Two of them now?
they carry the person that hired everybody, they make it like they're the mastermind. They're the ones that
They are.
Yeah, but the person that did it is like, I think they should be equal.
It is equal, but it's just as bad when you're the mastermind.
Well, I mean, the mastermind is the worst. It's like the girl that got that doctor killed. Like she pulled the trigger, but she got some pretty guy pulled the trigger, and she got. They told her they gave him a deal, and then even though he's the one that actually shot him, it's like without you masterminding, it would never happen.
Right, and you can't. In a situation like that, you can't get off with manslaughter or whatever else. No, like y'all took a plane from the East Coast to the West Coast. You had lots of time to change your mind. At some point, Dirk could have been, you know something, this is a bad idea. We're all going to prison. Never mind. Here, I'm giving y'all 10,000 and just go hang out, relax.
That's what I just want to be optimistic and hopefully he get out. Because it's like it's terrible to see somebody that made it from where he come from that big and just lose it all at that young age like that. You know, just like
me and academics were talking about this, right? And like back when you guys were on your run, you guys would talk about gangster shit, but you're not really backing it up with actual real events.
You know why though?
You see what I'm saying?
Because this era, killing somebody is not nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when you or Beanie talking about shooting people or whatever else, these things aren't happening in real time.
Especially not talking about something that you really done.
That you really did. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But in this new drill era, with Lil Durk being one of the leaders, he's actually rapping about shit that's happening. In fact, one of the pieces of evidence, now they're saying that it was recorded before, I don't know, but he has a song that's almost laying out the situation that happened in LA, and he's using the scream from Quando, from the news footage, in the fucking song.
Oh, shit.
The actual scream. Now the producer's like, oh no, that was recorded beforehand. Yeah, but I think that scream was put in a little bit afterwards. Because they could probably do a comparison. I don't know, man.
I would see the crazy part in prison. They won't even let you record. Like if you could make. I showed what's the guy name that shot Megan Thee Stallion? He just did a song. That shit is hot from prison. I mean, but like I just know that Dirk can still drop music from prison and still become like, because I mean, if not that shit like it's just a waste of like all that star power that he had. Like I mean, cause he's like the leader of like a lot of. He's like one of the top rappers in the game.
He is. Yeah. He's a top 10 rapper right now.
Yeah, like it's
not top 5, but he's top 10.
That's just terrible, man. I just.
Man, but look, but now they got a second murder for hire for him, and then look, I know him and his brother were super close. When me and Dirk were close, me and D-Thing would talk sometimes. D-Thing was a cool ass dude. Like, I was sad when I heard he got killed. But now they're saying the dude that killed him, Lil Durk had him killed. So now he has 2 murder for hires.
I can understand that though. Might be your brother to me.
You can understand, but it doesn't matter. It's still really against the law.
This is the law, but I mean, as I'm saying, like when you're from a certain place and you raised a certain way, certain things you can't let slide. Even if it costs you everything, it's your brother. I understand that, but I don't understand like once you, because I'm pretty sure I don't know when his brother died or nothing, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't right. Well, how many years ago was it?
It was maybe 2 years ago.
Well, it was recent.
Somewhat recent, yeah.
Oh, so I mean, like I mean, so I understand. I know you knew the risk he was taking, but you gotta take that risk. You know, like,
2021, 3 years ago.
I mean, I can't lie. I would do the same thing if I was somebody first. Somebody come up from my daughter. I mean, that's because they can't let that slide. Like, it's like, but now how you do it about going about, you gotta know it's gonna make cost you everything. So I mean, maybe he just knew he was gonna be taking the risk with everything, and then he got caught.
Look, you get 5 people together, really more than 5, because.
PY, what do you think about the Little Durk situation? What the fuck? This nigga just got out? Just got out? No, what it says 104. Oh, that's last year.
saying? Everything gonna be out of my hand, all right, bro? I'm trying to figure out why. I just explained to you. For what? So I'm gonna wait for my supervisor to get here. Yeah. And then when my supervisor get here, I'm gonna have them explain. But I already gave you a law command that next to the bill, okay? Because start reaching around, bro. Alright, I locked the door. Oh, what's up, bro? Yeah, what's the issue? I already explained to you already. I'm gonna wait for the supervisor to get here, and then I'm gonna explain everything, and I'm gonna ask you again, ask you again, okay? Can you get the gentleman information right there? He said this is his vehicle. So, yeah. He's here. We see it. See if we get see if a supervisor on their way. Hey, Jonathan. I was sitting up here, like me and my mom and my brother, we were sitting up here at a Walgreens, and you said this is what happened with me and son. Okay, so I was sitting in the Walgreens parking lot, while my mom and my brother ran inside the Walgreens, Jonathan. I was sitting on my phone, and he pulled up, smashed his light. He asked me, I followed, I gave him my name, and then he asked me to step out the vehicle, so I asked him for what? I asked him, what was the problem? Why am I stepping out the vehicle? I'm in the Walgreens. He's right here. He said it was a what stop sign? I already explained to you. I'm actually, what you say? I explained to you already. I'm gonna wait till my supervisor get here, and then my supervisor explain everything to you, okay? 6:30. But I already gave you a lawful command next to the vehicle.
Shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Third note, he done crashed out when that shit went down. Then when he hit Pat, it sealed his seal. Now he's shitty. Damn.
Because he said it was some type of stop. I asked him, more information on being told by fire that this kid could be I'm not sure. He said he was calling, and they had pulled it.
That nigga. Yeah, he did it. Yeah, but dang, but you, the little pap shit, you don't feel like, yo, that nigga. I mean, they put him in there crazy. Like they put his own boys put him in that shit. There was no need to put Dirk in that. I explained So what?
Right now, that's a whole other situation. But since you weren't in the vehicle, but we conducted a stop, that's why I didn't
You
detain
can't
you.
conduct the. How you conduct a stop?
I didn't do all of it, okay? So give me a moment, let my supervisor come here. My supervisor get here, then I'll explain more what I can explain.
That don't even make sense.
Based off that, all right? So I just want to give you a little heads up since you say that your vehicle was operating. All right?
When your little cub is sick, choose Genexa. It has the same effective pain and fever medicine as leading brands, but made with. At Grand Canyon University, we believe in equal opportunity, and the American dream starts with.
The place came back good. Yeah, not gonna work. City of Chicago at this moment. Okay, you understand? Okay. No, I'm just saying what's next to the vehicle. I was literally in my phone. Ain't no big deal. Appreciate it, Mr. Wilton. You just gonna be detained for the moment. You're not under arrest, okay, bro? I appreciate that, Mr. Wilton. This match going on. You need a medical attention? I mean, EMS? I just conducted a pat down on you because you got a lot of bulges on you, and I just got to make sure there's nothing on you that I should be aware about. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have you step. I'm gonna have you step to the front of the vehicle, and then we're gonna try to get your make sure we get that name because the name not come back in the system. Okay? Yes. All right. So, as of right now, the name that you provided us, Mr. Wilton, is Mr.
He just did these guys dirty, bro. This nigga just did this guy dirty.
Outside cannabis in plain view, is there any alcohol, drugs, or weapons in the vehicle that we should be aware about? Any other narcotics? It's okay. I have to know just for body cam purposes. No, I just I smell it, but I also see it as well. So because what I'm going to do, I'm going to conduct a narcotic search of the vehicle, and if everything's okay, then I can use discretion, keep discretion in my hand. Okay. So, all right. So that's what I'm asking. Is there anything else in the vehicle that you're aware of?
No.
Okay. I know. Yeah, just take your camera off, put it right there, and recover it. You say you're 43 years old? No. How old are you? I had 30 years already. 30, knock 2 hands on. Okay. No, I said 43 years old. 43? What? That's crazy. Okay, I apologize. Sarge. You can put that on. I'm gonna search the rest of the car. still being recorded, audio recording, everything. So at the end of the day, I can't explain this is dope. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you an ISRC. I didn't detain you, but you were operating a vehicle. I'm not gonna cite you for admitting that you was operating this vehicle. You parked it with your driver's license suspended, and we're supposed to take you in as well, because you were driving on suspended driver's license. The vehicle will be placed in the custody of the city of Chicago at this moment, because of what was recovered from the vehicle. If you would like, I can give you, come to the 6th district, I can give you the impound seizure report. I can talk to my sergeant when I get to the station and see if she can release the impound seizure report to you so you can go retrieve the vehicle. So it's not what happened. Alright? But I am going to be ISRC because I'm just going to document that I did not detain you and I did not write you citations based off of you operating this vehicle suspended, okay? So that's the best I can do for you, alright? Okay, it's in my, it's like in my writing handy, but I don't know if it went all the way through. It's still registered to a female. So yeah, I believe so. Yeah, she Mississippi. Yeah, so you operate a vehicle. I can't give it to you technically, or I'll give it to him. But you won't be able to retrieve the vehicle. It has to be the owner of the vehicle that gets it from impound. So it's up to you, bro. I will do that for you, but that's all I can do at this point. 6th district on 78th and Austin, right there. So it's up to you how you want to do it. Is there anything in the vehicle that you need that you can tell me how it looks? No. If you don't want it, you want it, okay.
Hello, world. How y'all doing? Man, I had to come back and holler at y'all. First off, my dog let me know by saying,
When we connect through physical touch, we feel seen.
and his gangster responds to the note back to back. We ain't talking about that. We talking about he got the red shirt on, and he's saying, Terrence responds to the note for helping Diesel with the red shirt. That's the one I'm talking about. That's why I know it's his last day. Do you know that Terrence Gangster Williams, Terrence Logan Williams, said that he accepts my boxing challenge, but get 100 racks? That boy said, wait, y'all, wait. I gotta embrace this moment. That boy said, get 100 racks, and we gonna do it. What? Come on, man. Come. Shout out my people in Jackson, Florida. Shout out my people.
Now the startling video that you'll only see on Local 10 News. Police say it is a critical clue linking a man to the brutal murder of a Fort Lauderdale jeweler. The victim's body was discovered after family and friends hadn't heard from him for days. Local 10's Sanela Sabovic is live in Fort Lauderdale with the exclusive. Sanela.
In
Investigators say this was all over jewelry, a Rolex in particular, and we've obtained exclusive surveillance video of the moments leading up to the murder and immediately after it. 56-year-old Nenad Milosevic is behind bars, accused of killing his friend over a Rolex deal gone bad. Police say on the night of December 20th, the pair were together having dinner before they went to the victim, 73-year-old Anthony Diamore's jewelry workshop inside of this office building in Fort Lauderdale. They are seen on surveillance video shortly after 10 p.m. entering the building along the 6200 block of North Federal Highway. Diamore is in the light blue shirt, Milosevic in the black sweater. He looks right at the camera before they enter the first floor elevator. They get off on the third floor. Milosevic notices the camera yet again. He isn't holding anything and follows Diamore inside. A little more than 2.5 hours later, on the morning of December 21st, Milosevic exits the suite alone, carrying a bag and a large square item wrapped in a blanket before he takes the elevator down to the first floor and leaves. Police say he confessed to killing Diamore, and the items he had in his possession were 20 pieces of jewelry and a video recorder from inside the workshop. 2 days later, on December 23rd, police went to the workshop to conduct a welfare check and found Diamore dead inside with injuries to his neck, back, and head. They spent a good part of the day investigating. Arresting officers say Milosevic told them he wanted to get jewelry for his girlfriend for Christmas, that he had already been paying Diamore for a Rolex watch, but was $4,000 short. According to an arrest report, the deal for the Rolex had gone bad, and Diamore was upping the price because Milosevic was not paying fast enough. Diamore would not give him other items in exchange for the money he's already paid. This caused an argument between them. That's when Milosevic allegedly hit and choked Diamore. Milosevic is facing a second-degree murder charge. He remains locked up here at the Broward County main jail.
And new tonight and only on KCAL News, a Toluca Lake business owner once called a cornerstone of the community by the local.
A teenage girl gruesomely attacked, kidnapped, beaten, stripped, and robbed. Thankfully, she was somehow able to escape and find help. First at 4, Brittany Ware's live. It shares how police are working right now to find her attackers, Brittany.
This story is just horrible and sickening. A 19-year-old girl was lured to a home by people that she considered to be her friends. Now, police are determined to find everyone involved in this vicious attack.
You want to support me? Go to Meet Me in the Read 3.
DraftKings, the #1 sports book for live betting. Crown is yours.
You want to support me? Go to Meet Me in the Read.
And I give it to y'all how I get it. Alright, y'all, so OTF Jam, he was arrested on 79th. Why was OTF Jam arrested, Trenches News or Swipe? OTF Jam actually whooped a guy who was serving drugs for him. He whooped him. Charlie been looking for him. The guy disappeared. So Jam was looking for him, looking for the guy, you know what I'm talking about, as if he was broke, you know. But then it's the principle in the streets, no matter how much money you got. You know, if somebody sells some drugs for you, you're going to be looking for them if they ran off, especially if they ran off with a nice amount. So Jam was looking, Jam them riding around looking for this guy. They see him in the gas station on 79th. So they go in the gas station, you know, tell him to check it outside. He come outside, woo wop, woo wop, woo wop, woo. Jam put the pistol and the hands on him. You know what I'm saying? They call the police. The police right there. Buck Jam, boom. Grab Jam, slippers, detectives, transformers, whatever you want to say. Undercover police. They popped up like raccoons at night, you know, like Pappy said. So when they popped up, they got Jam them car. They couldn't get in the car fast enough. Jam, you know, he got grabbed up. When Jam got in the car, I don't know if y'all police stations do this, but in Chicago, the detectives, some be fair with it.
We gotta get him up out here.
Jam getting the thing. He tells the dude,
Where's GT at?
story to the police about why he had to whoop dude. You know what I'm saying? And he took the picture from dude. So he telling the police like, man, hey, look, I'm on parole. I'll give you another gun. You know what I'm saying? The police like, man, go ahead and call your people.
We got
Get
you.
that done. Whole time, the police see a red flag in the computer from the FBI. Remember, the murder for hire happened 2022. So this 2023, when Jam got arrested by CPD on 79. You know what I'm saying? And when they came back with the gun, you know what I'm saying? The police got the gun, went to go and get the gun, but they couldn't let Jam go because Jam had a red flag from the FBI on his name. So they couldn't let him go. So what they did was when the FBI got there, they talked to Jam, put the pictures in front of him, put the whole puzzle of the murder for hire with Lil Durk and them in front of him, and Jam had to make a decision. Now he got 2 guns that he's gonna get put on. You know what I'm saying? He already an armed official, plus he on the case because he was there. You know what I'm talking about? He was with them. So that's how it came about of Jam getting jammed up and, you know, getting on Lil Durk. He couldn't, the thing about Jam getting jammed up and calling them and telling them, you know, some money, he was calling for some money for his people, for his rent and all that shit. That's what he was threatening them about. Like, man, I need y'all to pay my rent while I'm in here. He couldn't get out. He was sold up. He couldn't get out. So the only thing he could do is cooperate. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he disappeared out the system. Now, they say he influenced. One of the members that know Jam, that been knowing Jam, grew up with him, said he influenced in Arizona. I don't want to say Phoenix because I don't know if it's Phoenix, but I know it's in Arizona. And they send people from Chicago there, whether you in Cook County, they can send you there once you get a murder charge and get sent to IDOC, they can send you to Cali. I mean, they can send you anywhere they want to in the States. So that's how Jam ended up in and then he ended up telling everything, man. That's crazy though. That's crazy. But I got the full story, man. How did Jam get caught anyway? And Jam had a parole violation, but the feds supersede the IDOC. You could be in IDOC, the feds come get you and put you right back on the streets on everything. That's how the feds work, especially if you got good information. But he is arrested, but he ain't arrested because he ain't with the people who could do harm to him, or if he trying to do harm to them, he with some other people who he don't even know until court or until he get down on dirt now. Alright, so then we
Popeyes has the wing game on lock for your watch party. With 8 crispy, bold Louisiana wing flavor.
put the whole puzzle of the murder for hire streets on everything. That's how the feds work, especially if you got good information. But he is arrested, but he ain't arrested because he ain't with the people who could do harm to him, or if he trying to do harm to them, he with some other people who he don't even know until court or until he get down on dirt now. Alright, so then we got THF Teasy. THF Teasy went to court yesterday and his motion was denied. Motion was denied about the whole, I was on the phone with a government informant and all that. Well, MUWAP them pissed because MUWAP them, all the motions that they try to put in for now, it is irrelevant. Like, it's irrelevant, gonna get shot down because Peasy, they rapidly co-defendant, already pointed their elbows at them. And that's common sense. And I'm pretty sure that the judge pointed it out to him. Are you aware, you know what I'm saying, since you pro se, that you point a hand and elbows at your homies? You know, so they pissed right now. They pissed. They court days all the way out, August, September. You know, we'll see. I'll keep y'all updated on that. I seen that on their family now profiles, you know what I'm talking about, on social media. Alright, then last but not least, we got EBK Juby and G Herbo. I seen
The 5th person connected to the murder of Jacksonville rapper Charles Jones, known as Julio Julio, is in custody. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says it found 27-year-old Davian Murphy at an apartment complex on LaBelle Street last night. Police had been looking for him for over 6 months. News Tracks reporter Lisa Hatcher was there for his first appearance in court.
We're just leaving Murphy's first court appearance where the judge says he's charged with a first-degree murder,
4 first-degree murder attempts, among other charges, and was denied bond. This is just the start to a lengthy process. All smiles was Davion Murphy after being caught by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office for the murder of Julio Fulio.
Mr. Murphy, if you could come to the front of the courtroom, sir, where the microphone is.
For more than 6 months, multiple law enforcement agencies searched for Murphy, only to find him in Jacksonville Monday night.
A group of individuals with the goal of premeditated murder traveled from Jacksonville to Tampa.
Last June, Julio Fulio was shot and killed outside a Tampa hotel while celebrating his 26th birthday. Alicia Andrews, Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathright, and Rashad Murphy were arrested in connection to Fulio's death. Murphy was the 5th suspect law enforcement was looking for.
You were charged with murder in the first degree.
I had a crime and safety analyst, Tom Hackney, weigh in on Murphy's arrest.
If Murphy was here in Jacksonville the entire time, what took JSO so long to catch him?
Yeah, that does raise a couple questions. Some people who know that they're wanted, if they continue to move around and continue to not be in places that JSO may know where to look for them, it certainly does. It makes them harder to put their hands on.
Hackney says Murphy's arrest helps investigators tie up loose ends.
They depend a lot of times on co-defendants testifying against each other. So between police and prosecutors, they will look at maybe who the parties involved are who may benefit the case by providing them some limited sentences.
I reached out to Fulio's attorney for comment, and they sent back in part. While this development brings us closer to accountability, it does not ease the heartbreak felt by his family and friends. Fulio was a talented artist whose life was taken far too soon. We will continue to support his family through this difficult journey and remain committed to ensuring that those responsible are held fully accountable. Alicia Hatcher, Channel 4, the local station.
Murphy's next court date is set for January 21st here in Jacksonville.
A mama bear will choose Genexa when her cub.
Fifth person wanted in connection with the murder of Jacksonville rapper Julio Fulio is finally in custody.
He was found right here in Jacksonville. Police had been looking for Davion Murphy for more than 6 months since the shooting happened down in Tampa. This is the latest picture from his arrest. News for Jackson reporter Brianna Andrews is joining us now live, and Brianna, Murphy is expected in court later today.
He's scheduled to face a judge at 1 and is charged with first-degree murder. JSO released this picture of him sitting on the ground smiling after his arrest yesterday evening. You can see his hands cupped behind his back.
An update, true story we've been tracking since Friday. Police say 2 young children and a pregnant woman are among the 4 bodies discovered at a West Greenwich home. Police say the 4th person is the father and husband accused of shooting them and then turning the gun on himself. Our Sheena Lovshudo spoke to the West Greenwich police chief, and Sheena, police describe this as heartbreaking as they continue searching for answers.
That's right. The Arruda family has been identified as the people involved in this tragedy, and right now police are still trying to figure.
Oh boy.
Bitch. Sweetie!
Do you believe wholeheartedly?
Turning now to a surprise in Broward Court today in YNW Melly's double murder case, as the rapper's lead defense attorney is under investigation by Broward Sheriff's Office.
Marissa Bagg is in the courtroom live for us explaining why this then might delay the case that already continues to be delayed.
A message from the Sonic Department.
They're gonna have to let that man
You know
go.
our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet.
That's gonna be crazy.
Hello there, ladies. You have a judge today hoping to get through a flurry of motions in this case because they've really just been piling up. But that hearing itself really came to a standstill when the discussion about this investigation into the lead defense attorney, Raven Liberty, started. The defendant, YNW Melly, his real name is Jamel Devins. He walked into court today wearing a red maximum custody jumpsuit. Prosecutors confirmed that BSO is investigating Raven Liberty tied to Demon's tampering with evidence charge from 2023. At this time, no charges are filed against her, just this investigation. Demon's other attorneys questioned the investigation into Liberty and suggested that this could delay retrial because Demons may decide to remove her from the case altogether and start fresh with new counsel. Here's what the judge had to say.
That's a yes or no question. Is she under investigation? The answer is yes. So the only other question that Douglas requires is that Mr. Demons has to decide, does he want to go forward with her, or does he want conflict-free counsel, which I think he's certainly entitled to.
So Liberty was actually not in court today. Bad weather had delayed her flight to be here on time. The judge determined little could be done to move forward with the case until the defense knows more about the investigation involving her, and she's in court to argue some of the motions that she herself has written up. Now the hearing will resume tomorrow morning right at 9 o'clock in Judge Fine's courtroom. Demon's double murder retrial is currently reset for September. His first retrial, you may remember, ended in a mistrial in July of 2023.
That's crazy. I've been there forever.
Hold on, neighborhood credit, cause I just let you get away with it, cause I ain't want it.
Unexplained sightings. The first responders on the scene reported a UFO. Miraculous appearances. Inside the Tilma was a virgin mother. And visions that changed the world.
This extraordinary
I watched Mason on Cam and everybody around him. Cam enemies were my enemies. Anybody Cam didn't like, I didn't like. And I already see how he was handling Cam, so I definitely didn't like him. And Mace got the brand new Mercedes truck, Burgundy, pull up to the airport, skirt, the car dealer bring that shit outside the airport, two-door trade, brand new stickers on that bitch. That nigga going crazy, boy, joking and shit like that with Cam and shit. That nigga jumped in the shit by himself with his skirt off. Like, I said, yeah, this nigga is a different type of animal.
A Grammy Award-winning rapper accused of orchestrating a murder-for-hire plot to kill another rapper in retaliation for his longtime friend's murder gets another setback in his case. Dirk Banks, better known by his stage name Lil Durk, has been behind bars since October, accused of being the...
When I achieved my bachelor's degree, it was a
Damn, Lil Durk, damn. No one cares.
The mastermind behind
Yeah, they don't know it, don't you know? They just don't care about what's going on.
His sister and cousin were ambushed and shot at in Los Angeles, California in August of 2022. While Quando Rondo and his sister survived the attack, his cousin was murdered in the hail of gunfire. But that case goes back further than that, as prosecutors say it all stemmed from a 2020 shooting that left another rapper, who was also the close friend and frequent collaborator of Lil Durk, dead. According to Lil Durk's federal indictment, prosecutors say on November 6 of 2020, a man named DB, who was a high-ranking member of Lil Durk's Only the Family, or OTF, and a friend of Lil Durk, got into a fight with another person identified in the indictment as TB. The indictment says an associate of TB pulled out a gun and shot DB multiple times, killing him. Now, the indictment doesn't have the full names of TB or DB, but the circumstances match the November 6, 2020 shooting death of rapper King Von, whose real name is Devon Bennett. And of course, we know Quando Rondo's real name to be Taekwon Bowman. So where does Lil Durk come into play here? Well, federal prosecutors say after King Von's murder, Lil Durk wanted revenge. According to the indictment, Banks made clear in coded language that he would pay a bounty to anyone who took part in killing Quando Rondo for his role in King Von's murder. That all came to a head nearly 2 years later on August 18th of 2022, when Banks, his alleged co-conspirators, and co-defendants tracked down Quando Rondo to Los Angeles. The indictment names Banks' co-defendants as Kevon London Grant, DeAndre John Trell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and Asa Houston. Prosecutors say on August 18th of 2022, after the men learned where Quando Rondo was in LA, at the direction of Lil Durk, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, and another co-conspirator traveled from Chicago to Los Angeles to murder Quando Rondo. Meanwhile, Lil Durk and Kevon Grant traveled on a private jet from Miami to LA allegedly to help coordinate the murder. That same day, Banks allegedly texted co-conspirator 3, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." But the feds say that same co-conspirator purchased the plane tickets using an OTF credit card. The unnamed co-conspirator 3 also allegedly confirmed to DeAndre Wilson through text that Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay had the same airline ticket confirmation. And Wilson messaged a friend on Instagram saying, "On my way to LA." From there, Kevon Grant allegedly purchased 4 black ski masks from a sporting goods store, but used cash to pay. But seemingly messed up when he allegedly used another OTF credit card to rent a hotel for the co-conspirators. Prosecutors say after Grant met with the co-conspirators, he gave Keith Jones, David Lindsay, and another unnamed co-conspirator firearms, including a firearm that was modified to operate as a machine gun. From there, Grant allegedly provided 2 cars for himself, Lindsay, Wilson, Jones, Houston, and another co-conspirator to find and kill Quando Rondo. The following day, using a BMW and Infiniti allegedly rented by Grant, the men tracked down Quando Rondo first to a marijuana dispensary, then to a clothing store. But it would be an LA gas station that would be the site of the deadly crime. According to the indictment, also Houston drove the Infiniti to an alley behind the Beverly gas station, then parked the car so Jones, Lindsay, and unnamed co-conspirator 2 could attempt to murder Quando Rondo. Prosecutors say the men shot at Quando Rondo's car, but ended up killing his cousin, who was standing next to Quando's car. Then the men fled and went to a local burger joint to discuss payment. The same day Quando's cousin was killed, prosecutors say an OTF credit card was used to purchase plane tickets from San Diego back to Chicago for Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, and co-conspirator 2. Fast forward to October of 2024, prosecutors say Lil Durk allegedly tried to flee the United States and booked plane tickets to several different countries, including Italy, Switzerland, and Dubai, but didn't board the plane for any of the flights. Instead, he was arrested near Miami International Airport. And even though Lil Durk isn't accused of pulling the trigger, he faces the same charges as the other men, including 1 count of conspiracy, 1 count of use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death, and 1 count of using, carrying, and discharging firearms in a machine gun and possession of such firearms in furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death, all of which he pleaded not guilty to. Surprisingly, his trial was slated for January 7th, just 3 months after his arrest, but that date was pushed back to October 14th of this year. It all comes weeks after an unsealed affidavit filed by an FBI agent alleged Lil Durk was involved in an...
Ahoy there!
Save me.
I will.
Thank you.
Up to 89% on your shipping.
another murder for hire plot. That affidavit reportedly cites texts and social media posts from 2 people discussing the payment from Lil Durk for the 2022 murder of 24-year-old Stephon Mack, who was alleged to be a gangster disciples leader. The agent alleges Lil Durk was offering money for people to kill those responsible for his brother's murder. Lil Durk hasn't been criminally charged for that alleged murder for hire plot. However, prosecutors did use that affidavit as evidence to get Lil Durk's request for bail denied. And he, as well as his co-defendants, remain behind bars since their respective arrests. But all of them are facing a hefty sentence, the rest of their life in prison if convicted. So much to unpack, so let's bring on now criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Safa Robinson Ferrer. Safa, it's always great to see you. First I have to ask your reaction to this whole case. Lil Durk is a Grammy Award-winning artist, but federal prosecutors allege that he's this mastermind behind the plot to kill Quando Rondo in retaliation for his friend King Von's death. What are your thoughts about this case overall?
It's not surprising to see an indictment come about as a result of that. I think that there have been rumors and talks in the industry for years with regards.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Keep it sweet like a burger box. 200 count on the AP, books and on the beat like a 4-hour walk. I ain't get prepared for national flag through the tree. I never shoot through metal stains. Let her play, never be dead. Hey, I hit him in.
2024 saw ISIS attack Spike. This massive concert hall attack in Moscow, killing more than 100 people in March. Their deadliest, claimed by their most active franchise, ISIS-K or ISKP, in Afghanistan. A month later, this bloody attack inside a Russian jail. 4 guards killed.
Hablemos del salario.
¿Qué es lo que ofrecen los jugadores por exposición?
Es competitivo.
Se compitió para un número.
A stabbing attack followed in Germany. They attacked in Afghanistan and Iran. Another of their estimated 10 franchises or provinces fought Nigerian troops.
We've seen a huge increase in tempo over the last year or two. In 2024, there were like 14 or 15 arrests related to the Islamic State in the U.S.
It's a far cry from 5 years ago when ISIS appeared to be on the back foot. Their short-lived Iraq and Syrian caliphate beaten by US and coalition partners into a seeming surrender. But not anymore, according to MI5's intelligence chief.
After a few years of being pinned well back, they've resumed efforts to export terrorism. We and many European partners are detecting IS-connected activity in our homelands, which we're moving early to disrupt.
Taylor Swift and her Eras tour in Vienna, beneficiary of the heightened safeguarding, an ISIS-inspired plot forcing her.
So I don't have any drinking problems.
Okay, well then it's not a problem.
So why stipulate it?
Giza Plateau, Egypt.
On October
New at 9, a Milwaukee family wants justice after police say their loved one was killed in a murder-for-hire plot this past November.
Atlantis, a legendary utopia, and a model for urban efficiency, the city of the future. And then, one day, it was gone.
According to the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, it was the glittering capital of an advanced civilization. And then suddenly, it vanished from the face of the earth. Some believe it was destroyed by an earthquake. Others are convinced that it sunk into the sea. And then there are those who believe it rose up.
It's been nearly a year since the disappearance of 13-year-old Naziah Harris. Her body has never been found, but 42-year-old Jarvis Butts is accused of sexually assaulting her and killing her.
I saw Naziah the day she went.
Tijuana Butts is the defendant's sister.
I kept seeing a little girl get in and out of his truck, going to the gas station and going back to his car.
Butts testifying she had stopped by her brother's auto shop on the east side for him to look.
Ponle corazón a tus comidas con avocados from Mexico.
Avocados from Mexico.
Over the years, you've built equity in your home. And over the years,
Look at her car when she spotted a girl she didn't recognize. Jarvis told her it was his business partner's niece.
I just remember her having on a colorful jacket.
Butts says she didn't think much of it until later. This is a photo of Harris on her bus the day she disappeared in that jacket. Butts getting emotional as she testified about suspecting her brother. Jarvis Butts was already a convicted sex offender. Records show he had spent nearly 10 years in prison for sexually assaulting a teenager. In this case, prosecutors say Jarvis Butts has several children with Naziah's aunt and was secretly preying on Naziah, grooming her, even getting her pregnant, and then killing her.
Was he a secret person to you?
Yes, he was very secretive.
Latricia Johnson has one child with Jarvis Butts. She testified Butts borrowed her car on January 9th of 2024, the day Naziah Harris disappeared.
He called and asked if he could use my car to do something with his son.
Was this normal, abnormal?
No, not normal.
Johnson testifying when he brought her car back the next day, Jarvis Butts had left something in the back seat, something believed to belong to Naziah Harris.
There was a pair of glasses that was left that my son was playing with. They were right there, and they were on my son's face. So I told him to take them off. And he took them off. He handed to me
on this day, clothing discovered in a search near the Rouge River believed to have been dumped by Jarvis Butts.
We collected a pink jumpsuit, bodysuit style, and then a black hoodie that had a pair of white headphones.
That nigga's tweak. Friday. Let's get it, GT.
What reports do
Hop up on here, GT.
Remember, I'm not part of Rockefeller. I was addicted wholeheartedly. I wasn't signed to them with nothing. I signed to Koch independently, my own. It was just me.
Right.
I was my own entity, even though I was a quote-unquote so-called diplomat CEO. But I didn't have any paperwork, and at that point, I wasn't, it was, you know, you would think certain people could take care of you.
You know what's smart? Enjoying a fresh gourmet meal at home that you didn't have to cook. Upgrade your plate with Factor. Chef crafted, dietitian approved, ready in 2 minutes. Eat smart with Factor.
You better as a partner than the way we got treated.
Yeah. How much does that true still to this day?
I don't care about it. If I was down, maybe I might be swinging in the air like Ricky died. You heard? Go to the street or play a position. Yeah, nigga, you a boss and you help put everything together. This whole started at my grandmother's house. Mace, Cam, bloodshed, all that shit started out my grandmother's house. Everybody got signed living with me and my grandmother's house with me, not with them. They was all living with me. This really, the whole nucleus and everything started from right there. That and moving forward, that I had a decision to make over childish things that I seen people be doing childish things. I watched Mace, Cam, and everybody around him. Wow. A picture like all the time. You know, like I was there the whole time, but I was Cam's man. You heard? Cam and Mace were so-called best friends, grew up together in RP Hollywood. Like I was there for everything. That's one thing that people can't never say is that I wasn't there for every single thing.
What was your problem with Mace? Like, how did that all happen? Because that was Cameron, like you said.
Cam enemies were my enemies. Anybody Cam didn't like, I didn't like. And I already see how he was handling Cam, so I definitely didn't like him. He did. And then I seen how much love Cam had for him and how Cam was jumping out the window for him, which a friend should have just like being overprotective, making sure nobody nothing had like he was trying his best to make sure that Mace stayed as safe as possible, but Mace had got that money and lost his mother. As he's supposed to. When he grew up in a kid that doesn't have what most of us had, he was probably more or less fortunate than most of us. Didn't have the sneakers, didn't have all that else. So him having the first bit of success out of all of us and really getting to a bag, he just went crazy. Like most people do. Shit, I had my times where I went crazy, but that day just be too much. But kudos to them, man. They got a dope show. Who am I to hate on what they got going on? I hope they make $1 trillion.
What's the crate you seen Mace through the can that was just like, yo, I can't believe these niggas can even get back cool after some...
Well, I won't say nothing crazy, but I'll say some fun that I seen happen. See Mace fire his brother came out the limo in the middle of the highway. You know, we seen it until it is what it is. You know?
Speaking of Cam right now, he just did the interview with 50.
For the younger audience, we had like a rap battle thing at one time. And 50, what you did, so we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page. Right. So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to the show.
Them niggas ain't got nothing else to think about but Capo. I did a lot for them niggas and they like, you heard? Both of them. Pause though, get off my...
story. Kim, I thought we could pull it together. Next thing I know, I see Jim performing with
That
me.
nigga ain't think nothing. He could pull nothing together. He couldn't do nothing with me. He couldn't tell me nothing, nigga.
I still gotta know, like, how did that work? You performing, like,
They call me like, yo, you want to come out and perform at the show? Yeah, I got the hottest record. I'm popping out. And I wish nigga would look at me sideways, think they gonna do anything funny. I'm with all.
like, this is like, nigga, it's an opportunity. I gotta go.
Yeah, I didn't come here to do nothing to me at all. Niggas couldn't even dress. But he had a platform for me to perform on in front of thousands of people in New York. Yeah, I'm taking that. I'm popping out. Fashion is all about who you are. Like, it's not. Everybody be fitting in. Objects to stand out.
When you and Dipset, it's like got all three coming together to do this. Like one person as the leader, like, nah, this what we wearing.
I created the aesthetic.
Okay.
For the diplomats. You heard? Dan and Cam's pink. You heard? It's
Nah.
All right. Sooner or later you're gonna have to tell it. You really got the pink from?
Somebody bring me a shot.
I'm fine.
Bring me a shot, please.
You can ask Dave and you can ask Cam, because those were the two people that were snapping on you when I came.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back, another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times.
The Anunnaki live.
Hold on, neighborhood crib. Cause I just let you get away with it cause I didn't want to interrupt your rap.
In 1997, Holly Moyes, an archaeologist at the University of California, led an expedition to survey a large cave system in Belize known as Acta Tunichil Muna. As they followed a bizarre complex of chambers 3 miles into the earth, they discovered thousands of offerings.
This world coming to an end. And if one more motherfucker say I look like.
What's going on?
Okay, so the trial's continuing, and this is becoming the longest.
Now you're in prison. How would you say that your behavior has been since you've been in that facility? Now you're in prison. How would you say that your behavior?
Are we alone? Is Earth really the only planet with life, or is something else out there? Here's investigative reporter Shelby Myers with a story that just might make you rethink everything.
It's been a debate for decades. Are aliens...
If I'd have known that you really wanted to do.
They didn't know that was going to blow up like that, yo.
So, Davion Murphy was caught yesterday, and I could have given you guys breaking news, but I mostly cover sports now. I cover a lot of other stuff. But now, Davion Murphy was one of the individuals whom I should say, gave them a little voodoo hard tricks to catch, man. He's the cousin of Rashard Murphy. People kept it.
Cheez-It crepes can happen anywhere. So eat Cheez-It crackers any way you can.
Alright. Saying they're brothers, they are not brothers at all, but they're family. Same thing in my opinion. Brothers, family. Their little brother / cousin Spaz got killed, and you see what sprung from it. My thing with Davion and everybody else is it doesn't change anything. Julio is still dead. others, including Albie Shore, the backdoor queen of Jacksonville. She got caught too, and she's pregnant. Other buddy, I damn near forgot these people's names. I knew most of their names for the last 6-7 years of this drill stuff, and that's how I know I've grown and I grew up from it. But let me give a breakdown of the case. Jacksonville is in a blitz package situation right now. It's cold where I'm at, very cold. The blitz package was everybody crash out and murk who you don't like, and everybody starts this domino effect. Now, if you looked at when Fulio got killed, you can clearly see Fulio was trying to jump out of his vehicle. Fulio was trying to run quick. Whoever the driver was with Fulio, he's still suspect to me, my personal opinion. Because bro did an interview right after, and he's laughing through the interview. You supposedly just lost Fulio, and you're in this interview laughing, smirking. I don't respect none of you drill dudes. And you're probably going to tell me, bro, we going to murk you. But exactly, that's why I applaud and I'm for the cops getting rid of all you dudes off the streets. I'm not afraid of any of you dudes. We got family members. We got kids we're trying to raise. I like going to the park. Davion is going to be praised amongst the bloggers, amongst the
The Nevada desert, a vast and desolate expanse, holds more secrets than most of us can imagine. Deep within its heart, according to some, lies a hidden world of classified research, where government scientists grapple with the impossible, reverse engineering alien technology. This is the extraordinary claim of Bob Lazar, a controversial figure who alleges to have witnessed firsthand the fruits of this clandestine endeavor.
Andrew started his TikTok account in July of 2021, and he posted all the typical things. Videos of friends, of work, his girlfriend, his dog, and just goofing around. But starting in April 2022, his posts would take a strange turn, and Andrew Dawson would become the center of one of the biggest internet mysteries in years. Every story I cover on this channel is a suggestion from you, and almost every one of them falls into one of a few categories. UFOs, government cover-ups, men in black, missing persons, and giants. Well, today's episode has all of these. This is the strange story of Andrew Dawson.
This week, the hunt is on for one of history's most celebrated icons, the Holy Grail. Since the days of crusading knights, it's tantalized treasure seekers. But what exactly was it? And could it have survived? To find out, I'll experience the finer points of knighthood and follow the trail of the Grail from Jerusalem.
Saran did an interview in 1980. He said that it was a combination of liquor and anger over the anniversary of the 1967 Arab-Israeli war that triggered what he did. He said, that night I went to observe the Jewish Zionist parade in celebration of the June 5th, 1967 victory over the Arabs. That was the catalyst that triggered me on that night. In addition, there was the consumption of liquor, and I want the public to understand that. So he felt that it was the Arab-Israeli conflict and a whole lot of liquor that kind of caused that. But you actually flew down and talked to him in prison.
tonight, family, friends, and the community.
Criminal charges are now filed against a former corrections officer accused of sexually assaulting 2 inmates inside a state prison. News 4's Tanner De Leon tells us how investigators say they uncovered all of it.
An inmate came forward with video of the alleged rape. The Department of Corrections then firing the officer immediately after. A short time later, another inmate claiming to be a rape victim came forward. Deshaun Dixon, a former officer at the Maple Bassett Correctional
Live and local from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This is WAFB 9 News at 6.
Good evening, friends. Greg Merriweather here with you. Liz will be back with me at 10. So this woman was at her wit's end, looking for a lawyer for her son. Tonight she says she's out of thousands of dollars and still looking for a lawyer after she said the man posing as one took her money but did no legal work for her.
How are you doing today? Is the Uber driver? Yeah, can you come outside the residence? I just said you're not answering. Okay, not a problem. Okay, not a problem.
Trying to save some money, man. It's crazy.
Old Block A. Roy. We all seen his death on the internet. He was killed inside of O Block. A lot of people say his own friend killed him. You know, his death went super viral over the internet. Recently on Twitter, it was a video that went viral of an Uber driver. I guess he going to Uber to pick somebody up, but he already got a rider in the car. They doing like a shared Uber where they can share a fare. You know, he gonna drop both of them off. The Uber rider who's gonna share the Uber, he didn't know that he was sharing it with somebody who got to get picked up in O Block. So he was shocked that he in O Block. But while he in O Block, the lady they picked up, you know, she got to talking about the killings, the murders, and everything in there, especially this one murder of this boy who was fighting in there, ended up being killed. I don't know what she knows, but she's talking about O Block A. Roy, okay? I'm not sure if she know this the guy, you know, he went viral all over the internet, but she's talking about his death. And, you know, she's speaking about the security that was in O Block. You know, they got new security now, but it was old security in there that a lot of people claim was renegade. They was reckless as hell. They in there with the gangbangers and shit. You know, she spoke about how she shocked A-Roy died in there, and all that security was in there, and they supposed to help him, man. They could have been crooked, you know. I don't know if she knew this video was going to go viral, but, you know, her comments was real strong, man. We bloggers, so we end up finding the video and picked up on it. It went viral on the internet. Y'all check out what this lady said about A-Roy death. I think it was real strong. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's tell the truth.
Yeah, can you come outside the residence? I just said you're not answering. Okay, not a problem. Okay, not a problem.
Trying to save some money, man. It's crazy.
After 25 and all the rest of the dead people
They said it would be too hard to earn a degree while working full-time, but WGU offers flexible.
I'm about to.
Man, look, I ain't even gonna.
What was the
Sets are not the only things that can be brought back and used again.